I cannot explain to you the number of heartbreaks that I've experienced when I see adults lie. In every human, there is light and darkness, whether you are saint or sinner. And interestingly, you don't even get to choose which side you want. You have both in you. The only thing you just need to do is to learn how to live with these two. So we'll dive more into yin and yang, the balance of two opposites. So I even went to Google to do more research and look at what I found. So it's said to be a dynamic interplay of opposites where neither forces is absolute and both are essential of wholeness and balance. Interesting. This topic is going to be brain fingering. If you don't like topics like this, I love you. I'll drop some videos links below for you to check out to see if any of the ones I've posted will be of interest to you. Let me know in the comment section if you actually enjoy more conversations like this, because I am a spoken word poet, which means from time to time I think deeper than I should. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help myself, but I feel like I want to start sharing more of my deeper thoughts here on my platform. One of the things I barely talk about are my inner thoughts. So henceforth, I'll be talking about my inner thoughts, what I think about life, perception, perspective, myth, and general cultural conversations. So if you are interested, you want to hear more, please keep watching till the end. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Rex. I am a content creator, a spoken word poet, and a movie audio editor. I'm so glad to have you here on my platform. It feels so good. Thank you for stopping by. Today's topic is very interesting. That is because we are dissecting a philosophy, because I feel like for a long time now I have been thinking about this, and I want to know if you have been thinking about this like me as well. Just let me know in the comment section. So thank you so much, my returning subscribers. You guys have been amazing. What is this channel without you? Of course, absolutely nothing. You guys have really done a lot for me, encouraging me, pushing me, giving me new subscribers. Thank you so much. I love you. Let us get straight into the video. I would like to start this video by explaining the concept of yin and yang. And based on my research, like you guys can see here on the screen, so yin represents darkness, femininity, wow, passive, cold, and the list goes on and on. And it's actually associated with the earth, with moon. But that being said, that is what yin actually represents. So what does yang represent? Okay, so from this particular philosophy, he said that yang represents light, masculinity, activity, warmth, assertiveness, and is also associated with the sun, with heaven, with things that are very dynamic. Yeah, that is that about that. Actually, the earth is referred to as a she because of reproduction, giving birth to life, every other concept around birth and growth. So based on what I've been reading, in case it changes in the future, reproduction, farming, nurturing is basically called a she. Glory, why are you telling us yin and yang? What's your point? So growing up for me, I was thinking that it gets to a point where adults will stop lying. I actually believe that. Like, I didn't put a particular age to it, but I felt like it gets to a point where people start to own up to the truth, as simple and as basic as that thought of mine was. So from just that simple lie, I started seeing other things that actually this concept of it gets to a particular age and you stop doing certain things may just be a facade. Personality of good and evil exists in everyone. That is why I'm not 100% surprised or shocked when a pastor does something and people are calling him out like, oh, you are a man of God, you should know better. I believe anybody can play Beauty and Beast. It's just a matter of a switch of a button. Even myself talking, I've taken time to observe myself. The times I'm a bit cranky and the times that I'm extremely happy. Am I actually the kind of person I think I am? Because sometimes we just have this perception of ourselves in our head, and is that what people think we are really? And secondly, I've noticed that even people that are called bad, they also have a good side of them. I don't know if you have experienced anybody like that, maybe a friend, a neighbor, a family member. Even people that are called stingy, I think for some people, being stingy is relative. Some people are not there to spend and give you all their money, but they are there to use their money to solve problems for you. So I feel like this whole concept of being good and bad, if you have seen lots and lots of movies that explain this type of concept, maybe you understand what I'm talking about. There's a movie I saw recently, The School of Good and Evil, and there's a particular lady in that movie. To her, she felt like, okay, I'm in the school that everything is said to be good, but there are so many things that they are doing in this same school that looks bad.
I thought fairies were supposed to be nice.
Also, in that same story, when they portray themselves as good, there's so many hidden secrets in that same school of good. Meanwhile, in the school of bad, everybody there already knows that they are bad. So whatever they do is just another extreme case of who is badder than who. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. All of these things I'm saying is just to be able to put oneself in check. Okay, so this is it, right? Whether you are a born-again Christian, you are an atheist, you are a Muslim, you are somebody that just believes in something, I feel like the idea that you are a good person and the idea that you are a bad person, you may be wrong. Because if good and bad actually does exist, that means every bad person also has tendency to be good. Everybody has similar experience but different situation. Let me put it into context. Before John Cena turned heel, he was known for hustle, loyalty, and respect. CM Punk by himself has been called the voice of rebellion, the pipe bomb himself, the one that is always questioning authority, the person that wants to be free to express himself without anybody, putting a leash on him. There's now a switch, because this same John Cena that everybody's now saying Cena sucks is the same person that was once everybody's favorite, and it's now looking like CM Punk, that was the voice of rebellion, that vowed to bring down the company at one point in his life before he came back to the company, is now seen as a good person. So that is how life can be. This switch of the button of the human mind is very, very interesting.
Same shirt, same hat, and your persona stay tragic. You're like a fish belly white Hulk Hogan, but somehow more problematic.
Using these two characters, John Cena and CM Punk, as an example, it just goes to tell you that one year you are nice, the next year you can just be a devil. It just takes that provocation inside you to bring out whatever personality you actually want to exhibit at the time you're exhibiting that. I don't want to sound like a pastor. I just feel like I've been thinking about this and I thought to share. I don't know who is in line with these thoughts, but let me know in the comments. So John Cena, that was the hero, the guy that comes out with white light, people are hailing him, is now the same guy that comes out with everywhere dark and you just see spotlights. And to now make it worse, doesn't want to be touched, doesn't want to be spoken to. He's now acting completely different from the way he used to behave. Now I ask you, is John Cena a bad person or a good person, whether he's playing a character or not? Now let's flip the switch. CM Punk, this was CM Punk before and this is CM Punk now. So what happened? The flip of a switch is actually what is playing out. I think I should draw this to conclusion so I don't keep looping. Let's look at one thing that is common between both of them: the fear of failing. Second one is everybody wants to feel relevant, related to. Everybody needs something that feels like a community. There's this favorite part of the Bible that my mom used to read to us growing up. So take heed lest you fall, because he that thinks he's standing, my dear, make you check so I no go fall inside gutter. That is my own explanation. I feel light carries darkness and darkness carries light. So as a growing adult, I used to think humans would grow into this perfect picture that would never be flawed, but that is actually not what it is. Everyone is evil, everyone is good. It's just about control and who you decide to be and what you decide to use your energy for, either your yin or your yang. If you get provoked, one of them is going to pop up. If you get excited, one of them will definitely pop up. So that is what it is. So live with that reality, knowing that you have tendency to do a whole lot worse and you have tendency to do a whole lot better. So which would you want to pick? If you ask me, I would say pick to be better and keep getting better and keep getting better. Because everybody can heal and everybody can kill, right? So it's just about understanding that good and evil does exist within, and we just find a way to balance it. My final example for this video is Batman and Joker. You know that Joker comes with chaos, but for those that know Batman, Batman comes with justice, like saving the world. That is what it is. The way we say it here in Nigeria, even if you take torchlight, look where we're inside Batman life, you will notice that he has some flaws too. Let us have this conversation of yin and yang. If you feel I could have said a lot more in this video, let me know as well in the comment section. If you feel there was no need making this kind of video, let me know as well in the comment section. I feel like when it comes to good and evil, it's a thing of choice, and if I have my way, I want everybody to be good. However, that is not how this life is. It has been wired that there's good and there's bad. It's wired that there's opposites, maybe for variety, I don't know. I have my hands in my pocket like a professor, but that's what it is. I feel like I'm Professor Glory today. Yeah. So I'll see you in my next video. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. It's me, Glory Rex. I'll see you. Have an amazing day. Bye.